spare his life, and I will give you the stone. Oh, Stark's already dead, bro. What? Yeah, did you see that blade? He bled out already. Now give me the time stone. Hey everybody, what's up? It's Ross here, back on MGF Customs for another custom printed LEGO minifigure review, this time covering yet another collaborative minifigure between Phoenix Customs and RexMinibrick. This is, of course, the Iron Man Mark 50 suit from Avengers Infinity War, or the Infinite Armor, to avoid copyright, of course. But I think I pre-ordered this one probably in like the fall of 2020 and got it this year, and I've been really looking forward to reviewing it here on the main channel. This minifigure has just been really special to me personally, and I think you guys are going to be pretty blown away by a lot of it, so let me know what you think by the end. Hopefully you'll stick around because there are a lot of various different accessories and stuff that you have not seen yet that I think are going to be really, really cool. So with that said, let's get started. Guys, I was so excited for this collaborative minifigure between RexMinibrick and Phoenix Customs for a number of reasons. Obviously, Infinity War having been significantly important to my channel, and me having made my own custom Mark 50 with some help from AB Figures back in the day, I think this custom that we did at the time has since become fairly dated, so I was thrilled to see that not only was the Infinite Armor going to be produced by Phoenix and Rex, but it was also going to feature the same dark red shiny metallic coating as seen on the Iron Arachnid, of course, Iron Spider, which I previously already reviewed on this channel, I think last year, and you can see this coating applied to this minifigure has just made for something really unprecedented. This is a wild custom printed minifigure and easily in my top 3 of all time. Is that a little bit premature to say? I don't think so, because we still have a lot to show, like the wings and various other accessories along with the alternate head. So let's get started with the helmet actually, which obviously is a custom piece. Not necessarily ABS plastic or anything, but it doesn't need it with that shiny dark red coating, and also of course the metallic gold faceplate, and the printing is all pad printed just like official LEGO, if that wasn't already obvious. If you're curious about the dark red coating and its durability, it is actually remarkably durable. I had the same concern going in, but those were alleviated with the Iron Spider minifigure that I already reviewed on the channel previously. It is an insanely durable coating that was sprayed on all of these parts. With that out of the way though, obviously Adam's design work is fantastic, and it's really cool to see this done in this way to this quality, because I have the Hot Toys Endgame Mark 85 figure, and this is literally the closest thing that I think you can get in LEGO to a miniaturized version of that, of a actual Iron Man suit. The design work continues onto the back there, just looking stellar, using the same design for the repulsors integrated into the suit that LEGO does. I know, because I painted them myself on my own customs several times at this point, but also that coating isn't just on the helmet, but also on the head underneath. Is that not crazy? I think that is absolutely wild, and obviously it's not actually coated onto the stud. Those must have been covered up in production so that you could obviously still connect the helmet to the head without that coating interfering. And now while we have the helmet removed, I'm going to go ahead and remove the actual head itself temporarily, because of course we also have the wings included as an entirely separate piece, and these also were sprayed with that same shiny dark red metallic coating all throughout, and it's incredible. So we'll go ahead now and also reinsert the helmet back over the shiny metallic head to give you a full glimpse at the Infinite Armor, or of course the Iron Man Mark 50 in all of its glory, or some of its glory, because as amazing as these wings are in completing the look, there was also a pair of additional accessories included to actually top off this whole package. And the first of those additional accessories is the nano shield that Tony conjured up with his nanotech in his suit in his fight against Thanos. Once Thanos had deployed the Power Stone against him, Tony deployed this in kind, and obviously it made for an amazing scene an even more amazing accessory here on the minifigure. You have all of that shiny red metallic coating sprayed all over this piece too. You have the same repulsor lights printed in blue on the front there. I mean, this is just so fantastic in completing the look. But even then, we still aren't actually done in completing the look for real, because we have one final nanotech accessory, and that is of course the blade that Tony pulls out in his attempt to take on Thanos on Titan as well, using everything at his disposal that the Mark 50 nanotech suit can conjure up. And this is another accessory that you can equip onto the Infinite Armor. This is the definitive Infinite Armor, or of course Iron Man Mark 50 from Avengers Infinity War. And there's one final thing I want to show you before we wrap up. The final component included to really truly wrap up on the Infinite Armor is of course the Tony Stark head with a fantastic likeness to Robert Downey Jr., which is actually even better than Lego's, I think, which is so great to see. Obviously not a new likeness though either. I think the first time I showed this design, if I'm not mistaken, was 2019. Obviously that was the Mark 85 from Avengers Endgame, and I'm pretty sure the likeness is basically the same, but what's new here is the Edith glasses, which obviously have been made even more famous thanks to Spider-Man Far From Home. And if we reapply the sleepy hairpiece, which is included by the way, you can see just how cool that looks having the Edith glasses applied. And I think this face design printed on is even cooler if you go ahead and put it on Lego's Tony Stark Infinity War minifigure from the Bricktober pack from all those years ago. And like I said, the definitive Iron Man Mark 50 from Avengers Infinity War. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Unfortunately, this one, like basically every custom printed minifigure I review, is no longer available and went up for pre-order and promptly sold out, I think close to 2 years ago at this point. So that is pretty much it though for this review. Let's go ahead and start to wrap up the video now. Alright guys, that's really gonna do it. I don't have a whole lot more to add, honestly, other than the basic disclaimers, of course, that these are collector's items and should be treated as such, and that's why they're so difficult to acquire, so expensive, and also have such limited edition sizes. And of course, the Infinite Armor is not actually available anymore and has not been for quite some time. That's why making videos like this when I can is kind of important to me, to give you guys some glimpses at some wild custom minifigures that you might not see otherwise. But I did want to close out with this shot featuring Phoenix's Iron Arachnid as well, deployed alongside the Infinite Armor, of course, here the Mark 50 and Iron Spider, who I previously again reviewed on the channel. Link to that video will be down in the description below. But also I brought in my Infinity War Thanos, the original custom big fig, for this closing shot, because I just thought this would be so awesome, dude. The battle on Titan in 2022. Revisiting Infinity War is something I'm always ready to do on a moment's notice, and so I was really excited to close out the video with this one. That being said, guys, I'm going to get back to work on my custom Peter 2 from Spider-Man No Way Home. He's been going so well, and the tutorial series that I'm launching over on my Patreon is about to start very soon. I've gathered so much footage, and I think that's going to be really fun over there, and the progress for Peter 2 has already been going up for like, I don't know, a month and a half at this point already. So I hope to see you guys over there, or of course over on my Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook as always for the digital Photoshop edits and, you know, teasers and previews of all my custom minifigures that are coming up here. So I will see you soon. Okay, I will see you soon. Take care, stay safe out there, and keep creating. All right, bye-bye.